going on, people? We're back again. Can't actually remember what we're doing. We're going to go to the second crystal and basically blow it up, I think. We did it like we did the first one. We're at the new hideaway, airship, Sid dead, blah blah blah. That's it, we go to Hawk's Cry Cliff. Just finished doing all the side quests in this little bit. It's only Apple, can't wait to go back there. So basically ready to go. How do I level this up though? I'll figure it out at some point. Oh yeah, because they all went to the other bit down south, I think. So we're going the other way. But no, let's have a little look at our abilities in that first. Yeah. Right, so that's kind of long range, yeah. I can't really do anything, okay. What's the other one I can use? Probably instruct change lightning to other nearby enemies. Okay, no, we'll keep what we've got at the moment. Potions there. Okay, right, we don't care about taking defense really. Potions we've got. Don't even use Rising Flames. Cooldown by 2.7. If we ever do use that, condition, haven't we using that? No, using Heatwave. Okay, right, we've got gouge, damage and cooldown. Rook's damage and cooldown. Gil, and then do shit, bullshit, and then Gil. Wait, Gil was 25. Gil was 35, ooh. Okay, right, what do we want? Cooldown or damage? Should we just go Heatwave and thingy cooldown? Yeah, because that's our two counters, yeah. So at least they've got a bit of cooldown. Okay, right, I think we're good to go. And of course I've been on mute this whole time, so yeah.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
Sid always say.
He does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Go on, boy. What have you found?
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past.
Oh, it's her turn.
If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Let's go.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber. This one.
So it's good to get that timing back first. Okay, yeah, that wasn't so bad. I think it'll be fine. Okay, so I'm obviously not going there. I'm obviously going to go. Ooh. Oh, ah. Okay. So I can't go any further, but we're going to try. I hate bees. No, we're not going that way. Or we can go around here actually. That's why it's good to kill random things. Because that is money. I think. I should use my icons more, so I don't really use them in battle. Just stomps me. Oh, second too late. guess that's back where I started. Don't want to get too close. I see that item in the distance. Wait a minute. Let's go, Ambrosia.
Company.
Nah, I'm not worried about that now. What little things like Hornet. Oh, this.
You deserve a rest.
Hey, that's not fair. I'm not ready. Okay. Come on.
Well done, Toggle.
Oh.
Nice try.
Dude, that's a good parry. Ooh, dude, no, it's coming.
This one. Get him.
That was so bad. But anyway, we go. Ooh. Oh, we had the same idea, Joe.
It's over.
Okay, and what is this? Oh, it's one of these weird tablet things which I can't do anything about yet. Or maybe ever. Is it on the map now? Have no idea. Back to the north we go. I can see that. Even that last one was alive. Oh, that looks like a wood hill. Oh, okay. Maybe do go back up that little bit quickly. Then we jump down from that mountain. And then we can go down there. Yes, just the cliff. I'll take you out though. Oh, potions, just right. Oh, come on, how is that not a good one for Torval? Oh, okay. Let's talk about always give like goblin coins first time then, yeah? Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I nearly fucked me up last time.
This one, nice try.
Ah. Maybe I should have done this first, but I will.
Nice try. Get him.
Another parry. I got lucky with that one, but I'll take it. Boy, that thunder looks good. We'll have a little look. Torgal, we'll give you a good pet, you're a good first battle. Oh, I can smell my dinner.
Boy.
Chess.
This might take a while.
It shows a better way to take all these like flying enemies out rather than just hit, shift and kill. I don't know what from there. Okay, maybe Torgal was the answer.
Finished.
Okay, so I probably can't get through that gate. Aerial magic burst, man, I still can't get it. I can't get them high enough in the air for a long enough period of time to really get it good. Oh, where are you? Nope. If I use limit break now, would I get more HP back? Rather than waiting. Let's find out. I'm not going to get hit and lose any, and I can have a good look. Oh wait, what? A few hundred. Yeah, I can't get across there for now. Man, right. Obviously we have to go back now to where we were meant to go in the first place. But to help us do that, we have Ambrosia.
Fly, Ambrosia.
And she doesn't fly, but yeah. Oh shit! They have the whole flock comes. Okay, that's cool. Torque just blowing. Turning circle's not great, but it is what it is. Get out of the way. Let's see what the ATO has to say. 7 high houses. Okay. Oh, this land. Yeah, okay. Cool. That's about it. So this particular land has seven of their high houses, and Sid is Clive is #1. Like the Ross Brothers. No, I don't want to take the rest of them out. He's literally just riding one. I don't know how that works yet, but when you get past a little bit of HP. I guess.
Mockery of justice is what it is.
Lord Elwyn would never
I'll
have
give
stood
2
for
seconds, so I'm
this.
going to check my dinner.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right, I heard you the first time.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right, I heard you the first time.
Oh. Ain't ready yet, but it's getting there. Won't be long. But until then... Oh, it's a fly. We'll get rid of that later. Right, let's have a look at merchant.
You're a long way from home, aren't you?
Yeah. Why do you lot never have anything good anymore? Ooh. But I ain't got money for that. No, it's probably this one here right now. Yeah.
There you are.
That'll do, thank you. Yeah, we'll speak to... Ah. Is that it in this little... Yeah, probably.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard?
You haven't heard?
Stirring up trouble.
It's the Black
There's
Shield?
been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered.
Oh.
The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
100? I heard it were 1,000.
Nah, we'll just e-feed them.
There was a time my husband might have stood up to those men. Though back then, he wouldn't have needed to.
I like the foreboding drums in the background. Yeah, I know.
We're going hunting for outlaws. How'd you like that, boy?
Makes me feel like, can I get another cull-in?
2 more left to join the garrison this very morn. You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands
So deep that
the
goes.
Empire's looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are
Greetings,
travelers.
friend.
I know that. What do you want?
Alright.
We couldn't help noticing
Bit combative.
those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing.
Mayor?
I speak for the people
Yeah.
of this village,
Yeah.
and we have nothing more to say to you.
Your wife says you're a
To
cuck
leave
now.
Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone.
What kind of way is that to
Some might
live?
call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pole.
Then we shall be on our way.
Okay, fair, fair. Just gonna roll through.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
A lot's
You were
changed, boy.
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new
We'll have
ally
to
would
find
certainly
out.
be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Basically, we're connected up.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
That's fine. Oh, fallen. They shouldn't be here.
Ever since the apothecary, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. If I'm going to like it.
Tell me the idea, Clark. Go round and then we'll come back through. Oh, okay.
Over here!
Oh, black
More
shield.
of my mother's men.
Ah, hit that. I need to start using these other ones more. How can I close the gap in the air? But okay, we'll worry about that in a minute. Okay, back up toggle.
Get him! All yours, Kobo!
Ah, Jill. Just sliced him. Oh, what? I come all the way back round. Okay. Bullhorn's braid. Ah, nice damage by 5%. Okay, that's cool. Not there. We'll go straight and we'll go back round. Castle in the distance there. Oh, more falling. Yeah, we'll just go straight. Yeah, break it right now. I thought that can drag me up, or drag them up. More black shields. Ah, okay, screw it. This is the bit from last time.
Get him.
Oh no, it's a bit from just now. Okay, I didn't even realise that. Why is that also... okay, anyway.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
We're not gonna do that.
Black shields.
Draw your blade.
You know who we are, and still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
Right, I need to go and check food again. Right, so I'm kind of going to eat and play at the same time, if I can. But I'm just going to mute the mic once I start actually eating, because otherwise just probably won't sound very nice. Okay, so he bottles him up in the air as well. Briefly. Ah. I was about to say how to do that. Oh, I've had enough of this, swear though. Get over here. Let him come at me, put him when it's done. Goodbye.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry. Find something, boy. Death.
Oh, found her.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it.
I swear I hate this woman. I hate that woman so much. I can't wait to drive a sword through her throat. Like quick time, like Stinger style.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Didn't happen to come by way of Oldville, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Hush now. You didn't hear nothing.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our homes.
We won't survive another night.
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
The gates are closed! Become!
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
The Empire would have us live in the Deadlands. You'll find no succor to the South Travellers, nor beyond the Buet. The Empire has seen fit to banish us from our own land.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
This one.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better. We should start with the main gate and see where that gets us. That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Have mercy.
Voice-ridden dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here.
Oh, enough
Fuck off.
And the chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all.
I said, where were you, filth? Back to your stalls. Cut you down where you stand.
Destroy it.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for. This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Not abandoned, then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out. Or not.
Awaken, wind! Yeah!
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh? Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is.
It's my guy from when I was a kid. I remember him.
So wait.
We fought some goblins together. Bam.
We can speak inside.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas,
like the name, like the
only
name.
so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire.
Oh, you done well,
But
Wade.
we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
Hence why we're still alive in the first place.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Wait, is it on there? Wade, yeah, Wade, you're alive, you know. Cullings, we know about that. Guardians of Flame, blah blah blah. No, so I haven't got her son. Who is that?
So
Who
wait,
is her
the
son?
Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
Just pass it on the way.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else.
Well, we can try.
If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
Let's do this.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well.
Go on, mate. Join my party like the
If
old
that
days.
is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Let's go. Oh,
I suppose we owe you our thanks. You spared us when you could have just as easily sent us to the mud.
Ah. Back up, man.
oh, another shot.
You are welcome to what little we have managed to salvage.
Screw it.
As you wish, my lord. It has been an honor.
Oh, it's this shot a little bit, innit? Okay. Let's go, Wade.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment.
Of course, I do all the big work.
Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed.
Battle
While
on the
Black
bridge.
Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
Good old reckless Sir Wade.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
I'm always ready for battle. Oh, we met me.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace.
An end to the war.
Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Doesn't matter if you're black or white. Okay. So Wade, just like the good old days. Can't go anywhere yet anyway. Right, let's go, Wade.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Chocobo time.
Come on. Faster.
Thanks, Gal.
Look at me sideways. How was the Black Shields?
Come along now. We'll find another bridge.
The bastards are lucky I didn't have my axe.
Yeah, okay, you gotta take all of them on.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Oh, have I been here before? No, this is the other side, okay. No. No, I have. Very confusing, let's go. Now.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields?
Yeah?
Then come! Die along with your flame! For us area!
For us area!
Oh, that's hyped.
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
the far bank.
Well, obviously, we knew that was coming.
To fight their battles for them.
Hey, come on, man. Let's want to kill him first. Shouldn't have done that.
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Too slow.
No, okay, these are nothing. Oh, okay.
Albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point.
Wasn't the other one the Night of the Dawn or something?
Is in dire need of cleansing.
Take him to attack.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
Yeah, I'm trying.
We finish him.
Yeah, you tell him to try back. We got this. That's a definite level up. Or not.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps.
We'll see about
I
that.
doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve.
I love this OST.
We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die.
Lieutenant Wade.
And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So Wade,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements?
Uh-huh.
A sound strategy, my lord.
Getting up there now.
And how long has my uncle been
Of
funding
course.
you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Back in my manor now, yeah? Okay. Back in the manor.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
That's fair, though.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago.
Literally right here.
And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue. You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod.
Something he did as a kid, I guess?
Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens.
It's time for dinner.
Guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better
Sounds
or
about
worse,
that.
I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother.
Yeah, there's nothing you could do, bro.
All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo.
Yes.
She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool believed my nephew still lived. Besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Sid, probably. No, okay.
You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
I'd say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy. But now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first?
Jesus, let's do this.
Fetch me my cutlass.
He's not messing about, boy.
Fun.
Over there. Go on. She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Oh.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Mm-hmm. We've got a lot to do before we go. Back to the hideaway. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Right, what I think we'll do. Do I want to put any of these or any of the other ones on a different one yet? I think it is. This is sort of close combat. So sad, but like, we'll leave it for now. Oh no, the whole point was that. And we will be back half an hour, 45 minutes. See you later.